Good morning to one and all. In today's section, we are going to discuss about case study on why product development. What is product development? Product development is a set of activities which involves a conversion of an raw material into a final product. For better company success, there needs to involve a product development activities with the help of an customer feedback analysis. For better understanding, we are going to discuss about one of the famous brand in the world. Before that, just look into the image. We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost. It is one of the famous quote which is given by the famous company's chief executive officer. Can anyone able to guess it? What it is? Yes, it is Nokia. Yes, in today's topic we are going to discuss about the Nokia's rise and fall for the better product development understanding. Overview involves history of Nokia in chapter 2, rise of Nokia and fall of Nokia, and then about revival of Nokia. First, empathize part. In this topic, we are going to discuss about the introduction of Nokia. Before it entered into the telecommunication sector, first we are going to discuss about what are the beginnings. It first introduced open mill, paper mill, and also cables, and also it manufactured various paper products and then industrial electronic items, and at last it entered into a telecommunication sector. In 1960, it first entered the telecommunication market. In the year 1967, it named it as Nokia Corporation, and in the year 1982, it first produced digital local telephone in Europe. And then here 1990, it made an important decision to enter into a telecommunications as its core business in order to develop its share in the global market. And also in the year 1991, it first introduced its GSM called Radio Linja. In 1998, it as world leader in mobile phones. It is established itself as one of its world leaders. Next, we are going to discuss about the rise of Nokia, that is ideation part. What are all the product development strategies which Nokia develops to attract the customers? In this first one is, one of the most important thing is a use of game, which is world famous. Next one is its battery life. When compared to that of the other smartphones, Nokia's battery life is much more than that of the other smartphones. And then Nokia introduced the flip cover model, which largely attracts the customers. These are all some of the major reasons which involves Nokia's share in the world. And further, it involves, in India, it introduced a Sorry Jagan Se Acha ringtone, which is most popular at the time. And also in the year 2000, it introduced user menu in Hindi. In the year 2002, it introduced the first camera phone. In the year 2003, it introduced Nokia 110, which is world famous. Next, these are all some of the product development strategies which Nokia introduced. Next, we are going to define why product development which leads to its downfall. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about the fall of Nokia. That means the type of product development activities which Nokia incorporates, which does not attract the customers, which leads to its downfall. Some of the most important features is its usage of Symbian OS, and also its long deal with Windows software in the year 2007, and also its laggardness in smartphone market and compared to that of its competitors. These are all some of the overviews. First and foremost thing is its own sluggishness to adapt into the supermarket and compared to that of the other smartphone margins. And also the launch of iPhone with Android ecosystem in the year 2007, whereas Nokia uses Symbian OS, whereas its competitors such as Sony Ericsson or Samsung uses an Android software which is an user friendly. And also one of the most important thing is Nokia's leadership rejected deploying Android to its smartphone. They considered that they need to be in solo, and also the usage of Symbian OS or the usage of Migo platform. Nokia uses both Symbian OS as well as an Migo platform. There is an intra-conflict in the company whether they are going to use Symbian OS or whether they are going to use Migo platform. This is also one of the major disadvantage in their product development strategy. And also the tie-up with Microsoft Windows, which also leads to major drawback in the failure of Nokia. These are all some of the product development strategies which Nokia incorporates, which leads to its failures. Next, we are going to discuss about the revival of Nokia. That means what are all the product development strategies which incorporates, which leads to its further revival. One of the most important thing is in the year May 2016, Microsoft sold some of its share to HMD, that means home of Nokia phones. It can be considered as a new beginning for Nokia. In the year May 2017, it had incorporates with 5G network, and also it had a tie-up with an Google, and also it made produces with Android OS, and it not uses its Symbian OS. From this case study, we came to know about how product development activity which leads to its company's rise and also its company's downfall. We need to consider the correct product development activities, that means which attracts the customers. Thank you.